New York City history, 1700–2000. New York in the early 1700s. In the early 1700s, New York City was a small but growing British colonial town. It had earlier been founded by the Dutch as New Amsterdam in 1624. But by 1664, it came under British control and was renamed New York. By 1700, population was around 5,000. Economy depended on trade, shipping, and small businesses. Slavery was legal and played a role in the city's economy in 1712 and 1741. Slave revolts and uprisings caused fear among colonists, showing early social tensions in the city. American Revolution, 1770s, 1780s. New York City played a major role in the American Revolution. In 1776, the British captured New York after defeating George Washington. The city remained under British occupation until 1783. Fires destroyed large parts of the city during the war. After independence, New York briefly became the first capital of the United States, 1789–1790. George Washington was sworn in as the first U.S. president in NYC, 1800–1850. Growth and immigration during the early 19th century. New York grew rapidly. Erie Canal 1825 connected NYC to the Midwest. NYC became the most important port in America. Massive immigration from Ireland and Germany. Problems also grew. Overcrowded housing tenements, poverty and disease, crime and corruption. By 1840, New York was the largest city in the U.S., 1850–1900. Industrial power and skyscrapers. This period transformed New York into a global city. Key developments. Central Park opened in the 1850s. The Brooklyn Bridge opened in 1883. Immigration through Ellis Island opened 1892. Millions arrived from Italy. Europe. Jewish communities. China, despite discrimination. By 1900, population exceeded 3 million. Early skyscrapers reshaped the skyline. NYC became the financial heart of the U.S., 1900–1930. The rise of modern NYC. The early 20th century was a golden age. Subways expanded rapidly. Iconic buildings like Empire State Building, Chrysler Building, Harlem Renaissance boosted black culture, music, and literature. However, poor working conditions led to labor movements in 1929. The Wall Street crash caused the Great Depression, 1930–1945. Depression in World War II. During the Great Depression, millions lost jobs. Government projects created roads, bridges, and parks. World War II impact. NYC became a major industrial and military center. Women and minorities entered the workforce. The city emerged stronger after the war, 1950–1970. Boom. Change and conflict. Post-war years brought economic growth, suburban expansion, construction of highways and housing, but also racial tension, white flight to suburbs, decline of manufacturing jobs. Civil rights movements and protests shaped the city's social life, 1970–1985. Crisis years. New York faced serious problems. Near bankruptcy in 19. Rising crime rates, poor infrastructure, drug epidemics. Despite this, hip-hop culture was born in the Bronx. Art, fashion, and music scenes survived. 1985–2000. Revival and global city. By the late 20th century, NYC rebounded. Crime rates fell sharply. Wall Street and finance grew stronger. Real estate boomed. Tourism increased. By 2000, New York City was one of the world's most powerful cities, a center of finance, media, culture, and immigration, home to people from every country and culture.